come in, see them. Huh?
Welcome to the 162nd commencement exercise of the University of Central Florida. I am Dr. Christopher Ingersoll, Dean of the College of Health Professions and Sciences. To begin our ceremony, our vocalist, Jose Velez, and our organist, Andrew Walker, will lead us in the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red leather bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Mr. President, the Fall 2020 graduating class of the University of Central Florida's College of Health Professions and Sciences is virtually assembled.
Thank you, and thank you all for being with us online today. Obviously, this virtual commencement is not our preferred way to honor your achievements. All of us at UCF hope we are able to provide a recognition worthy of your successes in person when it is safe to gather together again. This is a big milestone in the lives of our graduates, and I am very pleased that so many friends, family members, and guests are able to join us virtually to help celebrate their accomplishments. It took a lot of hard work for them to get where they are, and I'm honored to reward them with the degrees and certificates they are here to receive. They have definitely earned them. I know you are proud of your graduates, and I also know that a good part of their success is because of your love and support. Family and friends, thank you for all you have done to help get them this far, and for all you will continue to do. Today is a celebration of your success too. Before we continue, I'd like to acknowledge some special members of the UCF family who may not be with us online today. UCF's brave men and women who have been called away to active military duty. I would also like to acknowledge two additional groups of graduates, graduating members of our ROTC programs who have just been or are about to be commissioned as officers in our armed forces, and our graduating student veterans. All of these graduates deserve our special thanks and congratulations. To UCF's faculty, you are the foundation of our great institution and mentors to the next generation of pioneers and innovators. Thank you for your contributions and impact. The dedication you and all educators have displayed in these unprecedented times is nothing short of amazing. Our commencement speaker is the founder and CEO of Fat Merchant, a payments and technology innovator. Under her leadership, Fat Merchant has experienced explosive growth, raising $100 million in venture capital funding and employing over 100 people. Known as the Netflix of credit card processing, the company's integrated technology has disrupted what was once a stagnant industry, offering a radically simple, all-in-one payment experience for established businesses across the nation. She has been named the most influential woman in payments, CEO of the Year, and one of Florida's most influential business leaders. In addition to her recent recognition as one of Fortune's 40 Under 40, she has spoken at Money 2020, Collision, and TEDx. She's also an active writer for Forbes and the Entrepreneur Network. Please welcome Sunira Madani.
Welcome, faculty, parents, friends, relatives, Zoom invaders, but most importantly, welcome graduates to the 2020 commencement ceremony of the University of Central Florida. Whether you're watching the ceremony from your living room, social distancing at a small home celebration with your loved ones, or secretly wearing pajamas under your cap and gown, you truly deserve to have the biggest celebration today. Graduates, you did it. You're finally here today on your commencement day, a day you have been looking forward to for years, a day you have worked so incredibly hard for. This day has finally arrived. So, for the next 24 hours, I ask that you mute the world. Set aside the craziness and the uncertainty of what comes next. Soak in all your well-deserved glory, for this is one of the greatest moments of your life, one that no pandemic can ever take away. So own this moment, feel that energy, that excitement, that celebration, and take credit for your success, unscathed and unhindered by the toils of 2020. Thank you, President Cartwright, and thank you, UCF, for this extraordinary honor to be the commencement speaker for the graduating class today, and for the next 24 hours, allowing me to take part in this moment in 2020 as 6,500 bright, talented, brilliant dreamers prepare to embark on the next chapter of their journey. This honor I will remember for life, and I hope that my address to you today will leave you a bit more inspired, a bit more driven, and feeling a shit ton more empowered as tomorrow you take on a new world, a world that is actually new to all of us. My name is Sunira Madani, and I was given the honor to be your commencement speaker today because years ago, I was a student just like you, with big dreams, aspirations, and a vision to change the world in my own way. Like many of you today, I was in search of something I didn't know how to get, but never wanted anything more in my life. You see, I am an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur that, just like you today, had every card stacked against them. And against all the odds, I turned a rejected idea into Florida's most successful startup, Fat Merchant, a payment technology company now doing billions in payments. I became an overnight success, 8 years in the making. I became the most influential woman in payments in a complete male-dominated industry. I raised over $100 million in venture capital when less than 1% of venture capital goes to minority founders. It's hard to win against the house when the odds are stacked against you. But I want you to know that it doesn't mean that it's impossible. It is possible if you play your cards right. And today, in the spirit of everything stacked against us in 2020, here are just a few of the top lessons that I have learned in business that can help you beat every odd that ever comes your way. Lesson number 1, know your why. I am the daughter of immigrant parents who came to this country with absolutely nothing to their name. Having an education was not an option for them. So, achieving the American dream was dependent on their own success. They worked hard, extremely hard. They built their lives and sacrificed all they had to give me and my brother an education so that their kids can live the American dream. The dream of freedom, opportunity, and most importantly, privilege that comes with that dream. Much like some of you listening today, I was the first person in my entire family to graduate college, and I did it with honors. I did it not for me. I did it to make them proud and to ensure that all their sacrifices did not go to waste. I wanted to ensure that my privilege that came from the backs of my parents' sacrifices meant something greater, and that it was my duty, no matter what career I ended up choosing, I do it with 100% joy, 100% dedication, and 110% for a bigger reason than just me. Your why is the reason you worked so hard to get here and to become a nurse or an engineer or an entrepreneur in business. That why is what keeps you motivated, consistent, and showing up. It separates the winners from the losers. The power in your why is mightier than the challenge stacked ahead. Your why is the reason you choose to do what you do, and it should be what guides you as you execute. The why is what keeps you charging on, even on days when there is nothing left to give. When you show up for that why, you will win. Every single time. Lesson number 2, bet on yourself. Without a lot of resources, and by that I mean $0 in my bank account, I quit my steady, benefit-paying, full-time job and decided to present my idea to other companies in the industry because truthfully, I completely lacked the confidence to venture out on my own. If this were a feel-good movie, I would then tell you that one of these companies thought the idea was brilliant and I went on to rise in the ranks of CEO. That is not what happened. Or at least it didn't happen in that order. I pitched the idea to 12 companies, and 12 companies told me no. No one believed in me. My vision for the first subscription-based processing company, my record-breaking billion-dollar idea, and quite frankly, I almost didn't believe in me either. It wasn't until I had no other options left, and the push of my brother, that I had to take the final bet on me. I gave myself 6 months, moved back into my parents' house, and sold payment terminals out of the trunk of my Volkswagen Beetle to find any business that would be willing to trust a 26-year-old with their hard-earned money. Looking back now, thank God I took that bet on me. And I'm even more grateful that others took a bet on me too. 130 of the most brilliant humans who joined my team. Over 6,000 businesses, venture capitalists, PE firms, and even investors took a bet too. And my younger brother, who pushed me to take that first bet and go against the odds, joined me as my partner and co-founder. But I needed to take a bet on myself first, and you should too. Believe in yourself and in your vision. Even when others tell you no, or it seems you're the only one, put aside your self-limiting beliefs, and do not be afraid to bet on you. Be confident in your vision, and you'll be surprised at how soon others will follow. But always, always be the first to bet on yourself. For this next lesson, lesson number 3, I thought long and hard of what defines people that are successful. If you look at your favorite athlete, entertainer, or anyone you look up to and admire, you'll notice all the greatest leaders have this one trait in common: a growth mindset. So, class of 2020, your next lesson for today, lesson number 3, is you can't be committed to your dream and your comfort zone. Comfort is the enemy of growth, and everything, and I truly mean anything you want in life, is 100% waiting for you on the other side of consistency. The power of habit, journaling, physical activity, meditation, goal setting, and the sheer will of showing up is a big part of achieving success and putting your plan to action. Once you set your goals, break them down into micro goals to make attaining your overall goals more manageable and less intimidating. Think of it this way: if you want to run a marathon, you're not just going to show up and run it. You have to train. This applies to goals. Spend time and prioritize. Put in the effort to break your goals down into micro goals and work on them every single day. I wish I could sit here and give you the magic one-liner to inspire your overnight success story. But you know I can't. What I can tell you is the truth. And if you take anything away from this speech today, remember this. There are 0 shortcuts to success. Hard work is the shortcut. Lesson number 4. There is an African proverb that reads, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Take a few seconds right now to look around you. The faces you see and the relationships that are celebrating you now and tomorrow, they matter. There have always been and always will be selfless, loving people in your life that support you, cheer you on, and be there for you. These relationships should be prioritized on the top of your list after you leave today. Your friends, family, neighbors, coworkers, and even future friends, your future spouse, and your future coworkers matter in your success story. And for our next lesson, lesson number 4, I give you one of my favorite discoveries, which is one team, one dream. Surround yourself with others who share your passions and values. No matter what life throws at you, having an inner circle you can lean on is important when the time gets rough, and celebrate with you in those moments you've just crushed the odds, who will hype you up and remind you of your why, who will bet on you in those critical moments you may forget to bet on yourself. Nurture these relationships and future ones. As you venture out into the world to do great things and become a great leader in every aspect of your life and lead. Lead with an open heart, lead with vulnerability, and most importantly, lead with empathy. Let go of resentment. Don't be afraid to be the first to say, I'm sorry. And most importantly, be kind. Be kind to all. Be inclusive for those that are left out, and stand up for those that don't have a voice. Winning is fun, but winning with friends is even better. Lastly, for my final lesson today, I wanted to share something really personal. My dad would explain my success by saying, Sonny, you have it. I would annoyingly respond by saying, Dad, what does it even mean? Ever since I was a little girl, he would remind me that I have it every single day, and luckily, even as an adult. I didn't understand the meaning of having it until he passed away this year. The it factor is that hard to define quality that makes someone special and outstanding. It is the magic inside all of us, a feeling of confidence and a steadfast belief in yourself. Ruth Bader Ginsburg had it. Malala and Beyonce have the it factor. Oprah and Serena Williams have it too. Don't worry guys, it's not the feminist in me saying that only women have the it factor, as much as I'd like to feel that way. Elon Musk, John Legend, and of course Kobe Bryant had it too. People from all walks of life and all backgrounds have it. So, for the final, biggest lesson of all as you enter into this next phase of life, know that you also have it. It is your superpower. But the X factor is what you do with it. So go out there and make things happen. Execute tomorrow on your vision and dreams of today. And don't give in to excuses. Have the resilience and the drive to make an impact. And trust in your it factor. Remember, success isn't something that happens overnight. It takes will, dedication, and hustle. Be consistent. Put in the hard work and you will get the results. And for all of you aspiring entrepreneurs in the UCF class of 2020, remember too that there is no such thing as a billion-dollar idea, only a billion-dollar execution. As you figuratively and literally close the book today on this chapter, know that tomorrow is day 1 and the real work begins. Remember to know your why always, to win with friends, to continue to learn, and of course, to bet on yourself and your superpowers. When you do that, no matter what it is that you do in life, the odds will always be in your favor. Charge on, Knights, and congratulations to the UCF graduating class of 2020. Stay humble and stay hungry.
Thank you, Samira. The innovative and entrepreneurial spirit that you exhibit are defining values of UCF. We are amazed by your story and what you've been able to accomplish. Your ingenuity and commitment shines through, and you have transformed a key segment of society in an impactful way. Thank you. And now, the exciting time in our program when degrees are conferred and we read our graduates' names. Given the number and diversity of names at UCF, we apologize if there are any mispronunciations. Will Dr. Michael Johnson, Interim Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, please commence with the conferral of degrees.
Dr. Klonoff, will you present the candidates for the master's degree?
Mr. President, on behalf of the Dean and the faculty, I am pleased to present these candidates for the degrees for which they qualify and recommend that they be conferred.
Thank you, Dr. Klonoff. Candidates, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Florida and with the concurrence of the UCF Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree for which you have been recommended and for which you have qualified with all the rights and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations to those who have earned this distinction.
Summer Ali Omar, Nicolette Molina Alcade, Samantha Brooke Anderson, Kevin Andrew Aluja, Alexandra Bencoma, Shannon Bodkin, Stephanie Diane Brunello, Holly Brown, Alexis Tavares Milano, Catherine O'Connor Castello, Stacy Cadenas, Tanya Jenny Chadwick, Miranda Marie Sheffield, Brooke Alexandria Chambers, Arden Ray Cobb, Corey Gerald Collins, Kristen Nicole Cowan, Ashley Brooke Crawford, Erica J. Daly, Natalie K. Dawson, Stephanie Marie DeLeon, Cara Mia Nicola, Alexis Danielle Dias, Monica Joy English, Delani Ewing, Rebecca Suarez Ferreira, Nicole Elizabeth Finney, Sarah Flavian, Tiara Nicolette Frazier, Tamara Anit Galloway, Allison Brooke Garceau, Jessica Erin Garnizo, Yvonne Marie Garriga, Jordan Gill, Michelle Marie Goodkind, Michelle Thomas Grace, Lindsay Faye Gross, Jordan James Hainsworth, Nicole Marie Hartzog, Catherine A. Hudson, Haley Ann Charbula, Michaela C. Jenkins, Nicole Marie Johnson, Keisha Michelle Shanae Johnson, Andrea Jones V, Sterling Chambay Juicy, Cassie Nicole Capitanis, Ella A. Katz, Megan Francis Kinsley, Riley Joe Poldenhoven, Tammy Marie Krusco, Mackenzie Lane Cooknotter, Robert Travis Langston, Joel Joshua Lasala, Michelle Mary Olivia Lewis, Monchelle Dolores Lewis, Amy Lee, Jo Malaya Victoria Mallory, Heather Alexander Martin Thomas, Kaylee Joy Meeks, Alexis D. Moeller, Michelle Marie Molina, Christy Montooth, Kayla Brooke Moreno Vega, Lola Margarita Murillo, John Alexander Mullins, Kristen Nation, Katie M. Nelson, Veronica Nunez, Andrea Nicole Nunez Rivera, Ryan Oliver, Lydia R. Ort, Leslie Osborne, Grace M. Pagan, Marketha Parker, Jennifer Maria Pereira, Crystal Ann Prestia, Cedric Antoine Quickly, Marcus Dominique Quintana, Jennifer Nicole Rathriver, Christy Melanie Reyes, Renee Richmond, Kayla LaShawn Rivers, Josette Ariana Robbins, Suzuki Ediani Rodriguez Ventura, Shannon Rutledge, LL Lyric Janie Sane, Amy Marie Sands, Jennifer Danielle Santana, Callie Ann Sarnowski, Irene S. Saxton, Danielle Jean Schwam, Elizabeth Teresa Scioto, Brianna Marie Sinner, Kelby J. Sievers, Natalia Cerna, Anne Marie Severino, Megan Ashley Sexton, Makilia Ashanti Slack, Allison Jane Socius, Veronica Lynn Soto, Victoria Lynn Spittler, Marjorie Christine Stafford, Doris Eliana Stillman, Monica Paula Suarez, Allison Elizabeth Supple, Stephanie Marie Talbot, Cynthia Marie Thomas, Shannon Elizabeth Thompson, Taylor R. Thompson, Janet Lee Turrentine, Emily Page Van Hook, Mindy Walsh, Holly Ray Wasilewski, Rashonda Renee Watson, Shelby Brooke Wheatley, Jennifer Lynn Whitlock, Kayona Lachey Williams, Alicia Renesha Williams, Zobia C. Wright,
A lot of Jennifers.
Melissa Rose Young,
Will Dr. Christopher Ingersoll, Dean of the College of Health Professions and Sciences, present the baccalaureate candidates from the college.
I am proud to present the baccalaureate candidates from the College of Health Professions and Sciences. Interim Provost Johnson, it is my pleasure to recommend that these students be granted the degrees for which they qualify.
Thank you, Dean. Mr. President, the baccalaureate candidates have been recommended for graduation by the Dean and faculty of their college. I concur with these recommendations and present the candidates to you for the awarding of degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Florida and with the concurrence of the UCF Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree for which you have been recommended and for which you have qualified, with all the rights and responsibilities thereto appertaining. We will begin with our honor recognitions. These names are available in the online program. A printed version will be mailed to graduates with your diploma. Will Dr. Sheila Amin Gutierrez de Pineras, Dean of the Burnett Honors College, start us off, followed by Dr. Johnson.
The Burnett Honors College, which represents the top students at UCF, is committed to cultivating talent and inspiring excellence. Burnett Honors Scholars are prepared to not only tackle the future, but also fundamentally change it. They further the intellectual mission and the tenets of the UCF Creed through outstanding accomplishments. To those students who are graduating with university honors or who have completed an honors undergraduate thesis, congratulations and best wishes.
We are very proud of our distinctive Lead Scholars Academy, the only one in the state university system and one with few peers across the country. During their years at UCF, Lead Scholars have a unique opportunity to engage in the academic study of leadership, to lead others, and to serve our community. To these students, please accept our congratulations. Honor medallions are presented to the students who have achieved the highest grade point averages in their colleges. To these students and their families, thank you and congratulations. We are also very proud of our distinguished President's Leadership Council, whose members are selected on the basis of scholarship, leadership, service, and the ability to function as ambassadors and hosts for the university. Thank you to our graduating President's Leadership Council members, and congratulations. And lastly, in 2001, the university established the Order of Pegasus, an honor that recognizes outstanding senior and graduate students who have demonstrated overall excellence in university involvement, leadership, academic achievement, and community service. Because of the breadth of accomplishments required for this award, the Order of Pegasus is the most prestigious and significant student award that can be attained at the university. These names, along with the names of all of our honored graduates, are available in the online program and the printed version that will be mailed to graduates with their diplomas. Thank you and congratulations.
We will now recognize the top honored graduates, followed by the baccalaureate graduates from the College of Health Professions and Sciences in alphabetical order, followed by closing remarks from the Honorable Sabrina LaRosa, Student Body President and member of the UCF Board of Trustees, and President Cartwright. Congratulations, graduates.
De Raja Pabuktara, Georges Akolodius, Maria Paula Acuna, Andrew Samuel Ady, Jenna Leanne Ahmad, Daniel Chukwuzurima Kaji, Hassan Il Zubaidi, Salisa Rivel Alian, Ashley Almeida, Alexander Jeremy Almanor, Samantha Lynette Amador, Katie Marie Anderson, Chrisley E. Adino Sabrit, Alexander Patrick Aropagita, Daryl Michaela Maria Amioya, Ladarius Travon Armstrong, Ashley Aragunde, Mela Basim Atia, Benjamin Stewart Arturo Sodasti Fred, Harriet K. Padaway Austin, Canadiza Milagrosa Leia, Anthony Aziz, Christopher Satish Obulao, Sophia Jo Bagnasco, Jenna Ray Bailey, Raina Faye Balago, Lauren Angela Baccaran, Tiana Nicole Barfield, Sandra Negeth Barsoum, Alyssa Lauren Baruch, Casey Lynette Bates, Hannah Claire Bauta, Luis Botko IV, Jerome Shea L. Beckford, Brandy Nicole Bell, Natalie Benskowski, David Shannon Beneby, Alejandro Miguel Benitez, Brianna Nicole Benjamin, Mikhail Bechet, Samantha Allison Brimson, Kayla Marie Birch, Andrea Christine Berkey, Burlington D. Bly, Megan Patricia Bonham, Sophanie Borno, Amanda Nicole Bosk, Erica Lauren Bradley, Drew Thomas Brassiel, Abigail Faith Bray, Samuel Eli Brook, Anna Elizabeth Brooks, Sonia Tatiana Brown, Katharaya Ashante Bryant, Priya Kanti Budhiai, Lauren Elizabeth Burden, Carissa Janice Bird, Johnny Cabrera, Stasia Elise Caldwell,
They're on the seas.
Alicia Alejandro Camacho Molinares, Ciro Stevens Canales, Arissa Chardonnay Capers, Isabella Cardenas, Sabrina Jeanette Cardona, James Michael Carey Jr., Juan Angel Carranza, Alexandra Carvajal, Carlos Sebastian Castillo, Jessica A. Castillo, Crystal Yunting Chan, Jiwon Chan, Nessa Charles,
Oh my God, you guys.
Adrian Ulrika Charles Ruby, Ashley Marina Charlton, Arisha Mukhtar Chaudhry, Nija Hanan Shihab, Daria Alexandra Chiarella, Alyssa Nicole Church, Odessa Arlene Churchill, Tatiana Fuentes, Julia Marie Chiopio, Woodland Clarius, Christian Danielle Cofiletto, Emma Brienne Collier, Michael Allen Collins, Robert J. Colon Jr., Rebecca Alexandra Colon, Ninoshka Mela Colon Rodriguez, Haley Joanne Camille, Elise Mary Contreras, Brittany Jakia Cooper, Georgia Ann Costigan, Haley Lauren Corson, Camille Natalie Coward, Emma Julia Coyne, Brandon John Francis Crafasi, Savone Matthew Crumity, Shakira Rosales Cruz, Dylan Edwards,
Yeah! Woo!
Sarah Quigley Peterson,
It's official.
Lauren Page Curry,
Woohoo!
Victor Antonio Chavez da Costa, Saidi Nasser Douglas, Michael Xavier Day,
It's
Kennedy
official.
Ann Dale, Alyssa Merrill Dansby, Austin Kenneth Davis,
I mean, we already did the day
Michelle
at Olive
St.
Garden, so I
Dawkins.
didn't really need anything. It was
Yeah, we'll do the whole thing, right?
Huh?
We'll take this week.
Brooke Antonio
Sure.
Delgado,
Yes, you want more
Dennis C.
time?
Delisle,
Keep on sunburn. Keep the moment, keep the
Helen
feeling
Nicole
alive.
Montano de los Reyes,
Right.
Gabrielle Del
That's what I
Tomaso,
said.
A time to party.
Erin Melissa Devereaux,
Eddie's so happy. Mommy's so proud.
Juan Jose Diaz Claros, Juliana Leon Del Prado, Brianna Sue Dome, William Julius Doyle, Carrie Drake, Megan Marie Dudney, Benedict Cayoba Duan, Darius
Once I
Lavon
saw-
East, Jonathan Wayne Elliott,
Once I saw one
Joseph
last
Eric
name
Elliott,
Yeah.
and had
The
a
cruise.
yes,
Taylor Allen
I knew
Elmore,
it. I knew, yes, I
Jenny
knew.
Emmanuel, Jordan Enriquez,
You're
I
there.
think- I think they upload it to
Ivacor
YouTube
Ilkas
too.
Vega.
Do they?
You can, like, watch it back.
I don't
Shirley
need to
Melissa
keep
Estrella.
recording. I don't need to keep recording.
Beatriz
Oh no!
Estrella,
I'm over here.
Namir
Bye bye, folks. Woohoo!